Welcome children. Today we will do advertisements. As we all know, advertisement is a short composition in the form of a notice, picture or film telling about a product, job or service. It is generally inserted in the newspaper or displayed on the TV. It is a powerful means of promoting sales of goods, services or arousing public awareness. Its main purpose is to publicize products, vacancies, and services. Many advertisements contain a saying or quotation or slogan in order to attract the attention of people. Here we will deal with newspaper advertisements only, and newspaper advertisements are of two types. First is classified advertisements and second is commercial or display advertisements. So today we will start with the classified advertisements. Classified children, these are very brief advertisements which are inserted in the classified section of the newspaper. They are written in a characteristic style. They are termed classified because they are grouped in categories according to the goods or services they are advertising. For example, situation vacant, plot for sale, apartment on rent, matrimonial, kennel, etc. The information given in the classified is brief, vital, and important. It is conveyed in catchy phrases. Grammatical accuracy is hardly required here. Words like articles and conjunctions are often avoided in writing the classifieds. This is done in order to convey maximum information in minimum words. Almost all the classified advertisements are brief because they are charged per word or per column line. So we need to be careful about while writing classified advertisement. So let's have a look at some tips for writing classified advertisements. First is, when we write an advertisement, every word counts. So being too vague or wordy will cause people to skim your advertisement instead of pausing to read it. So the same writing tenets apply no matter what type of advertisement you are writing. So be careful about your words. It should not be too much verbose. Next is, it should begin with a heading in bold or uppercase letters. The language of your advertisement should be according to the audience you are going to refer to. For example, if you want to sell something to youngsters, the words chosen shall be good enough to attract them. Next important point to be taken care of, that you should not use same descriptive characteristics for every type of advertisement. For example, in situation wanted case, calling for receptionist application, one must use words that are indicative of the personality and communication skills they are looking for. On the other hand, for hiring a tech executive, it is imperative you ask for skills limited to IT department only. So this way we have to be specific according to which department we are looking for. Next is, do not make full sentences. I'm telling you, do remember this, because children start writing whole story in advertisement. You are not supposed to write full sentences. The prescribed word limit for your classified advertisement is 50 words only. And in order to make your advertisement loaded with the whole information about the topic, you have to manage your words carefully. So you can't afford to write full-fledged sentences, because then you would have to make some compromises with your important information. So if you want that whole information should be conveyed in 50 words, then don't make full sentences. Rather use adjectives, rather use some phrases. Next is, always add contact address. Yes, this is really important, because after writing advertisement, children, they usually forget to write contact details at the end of their advertisement. See, if you have published one advertisement and someone is impressed and they want to visit you, so where they are going to visit if you have not added any contact detail? So it is mandatory that your advertisement should end with contact details. So they are generally given in question. If not given, then you have to devise on your own. But contact details in the form of email or in the form of phone number or the whole address must be there. And then remember, nowhere in the answer you are required to mention your own personal details. They are not at all required. You will talk about only the product you are talking about. Your personal details are not required. And yes, this is most important point, otherwise you are going to lose your marks, that your advertisement should be put in a box with a sharpened pencil. If you will not put your advertisement in a box, you will definitely lose 1 mark. So do take care. The contact address must be there, and then the box must be there. You have to put it just like notice. You have to put your advertisement also in a box. Then it should be neat and clean with good presentation. Means don't write haphazardly in that advertisement. Then yes, this is really important one. Practice a lot of advertisements, because practice makes the man, or women also for that matter, perfect. Alright, let us deal with the first type of advertisement, which is situation vacant. See, we have got different categories in this. Some of those categories I am dealing in this video, and some will be dealt in the next one. So first of all, it is situation vacant. So you need to take care. I'm telling you essential details which you need to take care in your mind while framing this type of advertisement, situation vacant. See, first important thing is that you should begin this type of advertisement with the word wanted or required. First word should be wanted or required. Then you should tell the name of company, if there is. Otherwise you can say a reputed company. If you want to mention the name of company, then you can mention, or otherwise you can say wanted a stenographer or wanted a clerk in a reputed company, this way. Then third important thing, see, you'll keep on giving the things in phrases, and then you can separate them with commas, but you are not supposed to write full sentences. Do take care. Next important point you need to mention in this type of advertisement is that you have to mention the post and the number of vacancies you are advertising for. Then you should state minimum qualification and experience which you desire from the person who should apply for this post which you are advertising for. Then you should clearly mention the age, sex, and preferential qualifications of the person who should apply for this job. Yes, don't forget to mention the pay scale or perks. If you don't want to mention pay scale or perks, then you can say salary negotiable or best salary in the industry is offered. But you should talk about at least about salary or perks. It should not go vacant. Next is, then you should state the mode of applying clearly. Means how they have to apply. It should be an application, or it is some interview schedule. What is the type? It is walk-in interview, or they have to apply in advance. So what type of how they should apply for this, it should also be mentioned clearly in the advertisement. And then in the last, you have to end it with the contact address and phone number. Do take care. Now let's have a look at one example of situation vacant type of advertisement. The statement is, you are personal manager of Green Bio Products Limited, Sector 18, Industrial Area, Faridabad. You need an efficient PA stenographer for your office. Write an advertisement for the situation vacant column of a local daily. See, my advertisement starts with a heading, that is situation vacant. I have written all uppercase letters, then my whole advertisement is put in a box. These two mandatory things I have done. At the end of my advertisement, there you can see one address is also there. Then I have to see that all the important details I have mentioned or not. First important thing is, because it is situation vacant type, so I have mentioned first important word, it is wanted. Now I will tell the qualities of the person and the post which I want a person for. So I will start. Wanted a smart, efficient PA or stenographer for a leading manufacturing company. So see here, I have not mentioned the name of company, but I have mentioned leading manufacturing company. So something you have to talk about company, either you give name or you give quality. So this here I have told that what type of person, which type of post I want for. Now I am telling qualifications. See, qualifications, and then I have put a hyphen, graduate, comma, age 25 to 30 years, full stop. Next important desired things I have written, like typing speed, 60 words per minute, shorthand 120 words per minute. Now I am telling preference, means something extra which I want, means this is the basic qualification I want everyone should possess, but something extra if someone possess, then I am telling preference to those who can handle computers, means typing speed, shorthand I want, but if someone knows computer, preference would be given to those candidates. So you can write like this also. Salary negotiable, so you can match those points which I have told you in previous slide. See, I have mentioned all of them, means at least I have to touch all those points. I can mention, my style of mentioning may be variable, but we should touch all those points. So salary negotiable. Now see how I am mentioning that contact address. Apply with complete biodata within 10 days to personal manager, Green Bio Products Limited, Industrial Area, Faridabad 18. So this is the way you have to frame your advertisement. Next category is situation wanted. See, children always confuse between situation vacant and situation wanted, but these two are different categories. Situation vacant is that some situation is vacant in a company and they need a person, they are hiring a person. But situation wanted is that you are qualified and you need a job. So you are putting one advertisement for yourself to others that if you require such and such qualified person, then you will write under the category of situation wanted, because now you want a job. Situation vacant category was that that company had a situation vacant and they want a person. But here in situation wanted, you are educated but you want to upgrade, but you want to change your job, means you are a job seeker. So it is written if an individual seeks a job. So these are the following essential details which you need to mention. First is qualifications and experience. You should mention the whole personal data like age, sex, education, previous experience, position, or added qualifications, other valuable traits, everything you should mention here. Then you should mention about your preferences, that what type of job you are looking for, which place, locality or working hours you are looking for. You are looking for a regular or part-time or contractual job, and what emoluments you want to withdraw, and then contact address and mobile number. So you should mention minimum salary acceptable. So such type of details are required for a job seeker who is looking for a job. So he has to mention all his preferences in this type of advertisement. Let's have a look at one example of this type also. He says, you are Shirish Saxena of 47 Mall Road, Shimla. You are a young man of 35 with 7 years of experience as an expert executive. You seek an immediate change to some prestigious export house in Mumbai, Bangalore. Draft a suitable advertisement for the situation wanted column of a national daily. So again, my advertisement is in a box, and it is starting with the heading that is situation wanted. I have clearly mentioned that it is situation wanted, not situation vacant. So situation wanted, and here I have started like a highly experienced young export executive is in top export house, needs a change to some prestigious export house in Mumbai, Bangalore, familiar with e-commerce, marketing administration, advanced license, etc. Minimum salary expected rupees 35,000 plus perks. Please write to Sirish Saxena 47, Damal, Shimla, telephone number. So telephone number, you can frame anything, or you can write XXSX, and in the last you can write 4 digits. But definitely you have not to write any personal phone number here. This is the way you can frame situation wanted type of advertisement. I hope you now have a clear idea of these two types. Next, third category is sale and purchase. This is really very important one. Sale and purchase type of advertisement. So what are the value points which you need to take care in your mind while writing this type of advertisement? Let's see them. First of all, you should clearly mention that it is for sale or for purchase or available or wanted. Means what category it is, you need to mention in the beginning. Then you should mention the type of, suppose you are asking for the accommodation or vehicle or household item. Means whatever you want to sell or purchase, you should clearly mention the type. That is, this type of vehicle it is, this type of household it is, this type of accommodation it is, which we want to sell or we want to purchase. Then you should give a brief physical description of the thing you want to sell or you want to purchase. That if you want to sell, then you would tell that how it looks like, in what condition it is. And if you want to purchase, then also you need to mention that which locality, how it should look like, you want the thing which you want it should look like. And then you should end with the contact address and telephone number. So here there are different categories in sale and purchase. The first category I am taking, it is the property category. So here you need to tell the specific details of the property. You should specify first word, you can write available, sale or purchase like, means you should tell that you want to sell or you want to purchase the property. And then you should mention the mention the specific size, floor or number of rooms of that property. Then you should mention fixtures and fittings, give the location and surroundings, and last is price expected or offered, whatever you are telling. So these are the details you should mention in this type of advertisement, that is property. Let's have a look at one example. You want to sell your flat in Ashok Vihar. Write out an advertisement giving necessary details in about 50 words. So see, I have mentioned for sale in beginning, that because we want to sell here, the statement demanded such thing. But if we were purchasing, then we could have written here for purchase, but it is to sell, so I have written for sale. Now see how I am starting. For sale Ashok Vihar, DDA flat, first floor, 2 bedrooms, drawing / dining with full interiors, car parking available, north / park facing, located near main market, reasonable price. I have not mentioned the price, but I have said something about it, that is reasonable price, contact address. Then I have mentioned, though it was not given in statement, but I had to frame myself, so I have framed, I have made one. So this way you have also to do. Next category, in this only, that property only, we can we can have a look at one for purchase type of advertisement also in property case. So statement is, you want to purchase a flat, draft an advertisement in about 50 words for a newspaper detailing your requirements and your capacity to pay. So here it is for purchase, means under property category. First we did for sale type of, now we are doing for purchase. So these two types are covered here. So how we are going to start? For purchase, DLF flat in South City slash DLF colony with 3 bedrooms, D/D with family lounge, then Commer flat preferred, price around 20 to 25 lakhs. So here I have mentioned fixed price, otherwise because I want to purchase, so I am telling my limit that up till this limit I can purchase. And then bona fide owners or dealers to contact, means those people who are authenticated dealers, they can contact. Now I have given my address because I have to make my own. So my address means the person who wants to purchase. NK Basin 12 Pandara Road, New Delhi. So one phone number also. This way we have to give the details. Next category in this for sale and for purchase only. Next category is vehicle. First was we have done property. Next is for vehicle, because we do the sale purchase of vehicles also. And what are the specific details for it? First you need to state the model or the year of manufacturing, specify the condition and the mileage done with that vehicle. You should tell the color and the accessories with that vehicle what are available, and then price expected or what you are going to offer about that. Let us see at one example. You want to sell your Maruti car, draft a suitable advertisement in about 50 words to be published in for sale column of the Times of India. So here, because it is a classified, so he has given you one example of that classified column also, that for sale column. So advertisement will go like for sale. First you have given the heading, and then available means you want to sell, so you will say available. Available Maruti 800 DX, comma 2000 model. So this is the detail we have to invent on our own. If it is given in statement, fine. Otherwise we have to invent on our own, that we have to tell some model number. We have to tell first with what type of vehicle it is. So model number is 2000 model in excellent working condition. We have to tell that what type of condition it is. Then we have to tell the color also, that is white scratchless. Self-driven, this is really important. If we want to sell a vehicle, we say that it is self-driven or driven by driver or someone. So it is also one quality. So we have mentioned self-driven, comma, sparingly used, and then average 18 kilometer a liter, that also we need to give, and all accessories intact, means we are selling it with accessories only. Expected price not below 1.40 lakhs. So we are saying that below this nothing is acceptable, near about something like this. And then we can give contact, and we have given caste and phone number, so we can give like this also. Next comes a household or goods, means household goods which we want to sell about. Let us see the specific details about this. We should mention the brand of those goods, model, year of manufacturing. We should specify the material it is made up of. In case of furniture, if it is, we need to 100% tell about the material. Give the present condition, and then we should quote the price offered or expected. Let's have first look at the example. You have been transferred to another city. You want to sell certain household goods. Draft a suitable advertisement to be inserted in a newspaper. So because we are transferred, so we want to sell. So first heading goes like for sale. Now let us see how to frame it. For immediate sale, white LG washing machine, comma. So these details we have to invent on our own. We should have at least this much sense that what are the household goods. So 2-3 we can mention here, or sometime they can tell you one thing only, that a washing machine you want to sell. Then you have to tell the qualities of those that washing machine only. But here household goods are there, so we can mention 2-3 household goods. So first I have mentioned that for immediate sale. Well, first of all, there is color, that is white, LG washing machine. Then I have told the model PX7, purchased, I have told that one when was the purchase of this, and it is 2000. Next is with comma, I am telling Oneida CTV 25 inches and purchases 1999. Then with the semicolon, I am telling sofa set for 7, semicolon, oval shaped dining table with 8 chairs, all in excellent condition, and honor transferred. So we are mentioning it that it is not that there is some fault in those things that we want to sell. They are in well condition, but we are selling it because the honor got transferred. So that's why we are mentioning. People take more interest in this. So in order to, because we have to make our advertisement catchy one, so that's why we have to tell all the important details which can help us to serve the function as soon as possible. So price negotiable, and in last we can mention contact. We can it is not we can, we must mention contact, and then it is some name we have to give, and then phone number. This completes your advertisement for sale of household goods. So children, we have done these many types, and I think these are sufficient for one go. And rest of the types, because they are many, rest of the types we will continue in the next lecture. Till then, take care. Goodbye.